Hey, yo, Crusher, let's run that back.
Now the starting lineups for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Seems like nothing brings the best out of him more than a tight game. You know, the closing moments. He loves crunch time. And that's why he's been known to dominate down the stretch of some of their tougher battles.
And also, Steve, this is a player who can absolutely explode any given moment. I've had a hard time coming up with a game as quickly as he can.
The injury to Chandler Parsons. That's the story here. He's out.
Kevin, he's only going to be out a short time. You know, he got hurt in the last game. He's not available. The difference between them is that Wade has rings. That's a pretty big difference, though.
And yes, sir, it picked up by Ellis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you talk about the talent and confidence for Monte Ellis. Steve, what's the balance between confidence and like overconfidence?
Looking when to back off a little bit. And that's all stuff that just comes with experience.
You know, they've scored.
They scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire
score. Harden dishes to Howard. There's the bucket. Good. Howard's got his best game against Philadelphia.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced hitting his own shots and making...
Hamilton with some nice D. Jones drives in, and he uses both hands to jam it in. This game...
exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know, frustrated Steve is over.
Well, I just...
Here is Harden after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Jacks up a 3, and it's Hamilton that time on the assist by... Here's Ellis, and the shot is good.
They've done well at taking
Dallenberg. And it's Carter in for Dirk Nowitzki. Here's Lynn. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How in the world did they let him?
Here's Harden. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Here's Calderon. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got his first bucket in this one. And you can... Here's Beverly. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Really tough to get that shot off with the...
And they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some...
I'm on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Drills the baseline jumper. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garcia passes to Asha.
Rising high to throw that one.
The pass to Ellington. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Of Gatorade all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard.
The Mavericks were becoming a slowdown team, but last year they got back to running and gunning and ended up being one of the best offensive teams.
It's stolen by Harris. Here's Marion. Throws down off the coast-to-coast.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a good
quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Ellis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Free time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only...
Hamilton kicks to Harden. And another 3.
Forward. Howard has a coach he can quite literally see eye to eye with. And McHale is one of the all-time great post-up scorers up in the post. Guys, back to you.
Don't see many great back-to-the-basket big men these days, Doris. He's one of the best.
Coach, you love the versatility Terrence Jones can present defensively because he's got that nice long wingspan that allows him to play bigger than he's listed.
Ellis, the pass to Dallenberg. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Dallas pretty encouraging.
He showed some signs, Kevin. Solid rebound rate, skill level at that power forward position.
He was most concerned with their lack of interior defense so far. Protect the rim. That's the priority physically. Impose your will on them, he said. Let them know who they're up against. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And Harden and Clark, you just talked about this, wasting no time last season, averaging 6 points per contest. Here's Hasek. Foul call, I think, 2. He's definitely a banger.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the board.
Outside, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Here's Caspi, and it's good off the back rim and in.
That's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Carter, that's good.
Fellas, in this court.
Ellis down low, defended by Beverly. That's good. Now it's a 4-point.
Really hard team to beat.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the shot is good.
Man, a gape.
Now Calderon. Back to right. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Devin Harris is out there with Ellis, and it's Dallenberg in at center. So that's who Rick.
Clearly on the same page.
Devin Harris settling into a score. Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there.
Certainly from that range. Unfortunately, his free throw attempts have diminished of late. Maybe he's lost a step.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Beautiful finish.
Lynn dishes to Jones. And he was
Listen to Kevin McHale address his team. Their defensive performance on the backboards was what really had his attention. He's calling for more bodies in the paint. The adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
That's the kind.
Now here in the third. Harris with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And he gets the bucket.
Finish when he gets into the paint.
Here's Hamilton. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Here's Marion, and the layup's good off the glass. Marion's got 6. And going
Big picture, he might be playing well.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, thanks. Still plenty of basketball left to play. And as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, good.
Pay attention to the scouting report.
Took him no time at all on that one. Beverly. Now here's Ellis. 15 points in the game. Nice work there coming off the screen. Pitch to Beverly. Here's Hamilton. Sinks the three-pointer. Hamilton's got... It's Ellis on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
I like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates. Well, he's been a...
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Dallas with another.
This is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
And he gets down low. A second chance effort. A Sheik. Pass to Beverly. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. Beverly's got the first points up. The 3. And Townick.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's
James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Carter. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Wow. Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Harden's shot is good.
Balls first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, Steve, with your fan base.
absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision makers in the Mavs organization shifts.
Here is Harden after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket.
Oh, how about that basketball,
Won that
fan?
close game, and that was something special.
Good try.
And I'll tell you, but guys, listen, I mean, in these types, you just simply do it, right?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Beverly. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And he uses the glass on the layup. They got on this roll. Stands for Houston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of...
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it? Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Now here's Ellis. He kicks to Nowitzki. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Ellis kicks to Nowitzki. From the baseline. Good in the assist goes to Ellis. And that's now 10 points for Nowitzki.
Really good execution there, guys. They saw the mismatch, and they went right at it.
Timely bucket. Couldn't have been a better opportunity.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Ellis with it. And it's Harden picking him up.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, when you get there late, that's what happens. Nowitzki has been playing really well. 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. They're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Ellis against Harden. Harden draws the double. So it's the Rockets now. Moniunas dishes to Harden. Kicks to Moniunas. Jacks up a 3. And Dallender pulls it down. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
Tough position.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Hamilton outside. Harden against Marion. Harden kicks to Beverly. Back to Harden.
Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tough.
Well, James, no doubting a terrific win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. Guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James. Thanks for the time. Guys?